Hello everyone, I am Leo. Today I will be going over some um, performer characteristics that influence action preparation. Now, there are three main focuses of characteristics, or of performer characteristics that affect action preparation. The first one would be alertness, just how alert that person is on the task at hand, how ready they are to um, basically like do the task or receive that signal, how ready they are in that situation. So how alert they are, if they are more awake, more energized, more focused on the goal, then they will react faster. Their reaction time would decrease rather than someone who is more who possibly could be tired or distracted. Their reaction time would be increased because they're not as focused on the situation. The next one would be attention. It'll be their attention on the focus on their signal. That'll be given that will signal the action. For example, if someone's in a race, how alert or how much attention they're putting onto that signal, right? If the person is more focused on, as an example from the text, if a person is more focused on their movement rather than the signal itself, um, their reaction time will be slower. It will increase because they're not as focused on the signal. So when they're more attentive of the signal, the reaction time and preparing for that signal, then the reaction time will be better, will decrease. Lastly, it will just be any motor control activities. For example, object control. Um, when grabbing a cup, for example, you have to prepare. You put your hand in a position, or so to speak, that will allow you to the initial position. For example, grabbing a cup of water, your initial position going for it will match or be similar to the final position. It will be simply to allow for better control of that object. And so that's how performer characteristic of that we do for to be prepared to grab an object, right? We are preparing our hand. We are matching a similar size for grip for that cup to be able to grab it. So yeah, thank you very much.